I'm filming a mukbang.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, really?
You fuck with mukbang?
Yeah, Donna, no, I watch seafood boil mukbangs.
Be-love
life!
This is disgusting.
No,
I don't
just
remember
stop.
this.
You know how to do it, right? Tagline? Come on, boy. Hello, my beloved.
Oh my
no.
god, she fucking knows.
She's the one who inspired me.
Yeah, thank you.
Bro.
Thank you for this segment, Beeline. That's fucking.
We can have tea, talk about things that are exciting. You can buy me bling, I wear your ring. You wear my chain, I like your stain. We can have tea.
What's up, guys? I'm gonna do a really spontaneous mukbang. Ew. Part 2. And pardon me, like, I just got home from a long day at work, and funny enough, I know in my last video I said that I was too high and blah 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 and wasn't gonna smoke again for my next one. I think I said that. Well, I smoked this little pipe just now, and I was so distracted that I handed my brother my keys to go off to like this event, and I hadn't even opened my front door. But guess what I was doing? He like leaves me, he goes off, I'm like still out here chilling, just hitting my bowl before I head inside. I'm freaking scrolling down fucking Twitter, just looking at all this shit that's going down in the BB Kingdom, okay? And the fact that David's getting dragged right now on Instagram. I just finished lurking. And also, guys, in my last video, a lot of you BBers did not enjoy the mukbang, but guess what? I haven't eaten all day. I just finished work and I'm locked out. What the fuck? My fish? And then I'm like, and I'm high. Why should I wait? But you know what? I'm just gonna eat soup in front of you guys. But I do have some Jamaican saltfish and dumplings. Yum, yum, yum. Oh my god, they didn't give me any fucking cutlery. Wow. Oh yeah, they did. Don't kill me. Alright, so I got here is some red bean soup. I don't think I've ever even had red bean soup, but let me tell you something. Jamaican anything soup is fucking good. And that's on period. So that's why I got it. I know the BB Kingdom right now is freaking hating me, but again, I haven't eaten. So this is red beef stew. No, red beans with beef. Like, arguably, oh, and potatoes, of course. Arguably, one can say that looks gross, but it's fucking awesome. Anyway, so right now, you know, camp minority, they were all eliminated. So that was Ovi, David, and Kemi. And, you know, David's being dragged. And the BB Kingdom, guys, we waited for this moment to drag the shit out of this guy, because he's horrible. Like, he just, and you know what? I want to do an open letter to you, David Alexander. And if you're actually watching this, which I don't think you would. Oh my god, I'm so mad. My brother just called and interrupted my freaking, no, the Uber I called for him just called and interrupted my video, because it turns out my brother called his own Uber and I thought he was being kidnapped by Uber's. Anyways, whatever. So I hate that just happened, because I was on a freaking roll. Anyway, so it was really good. As I was saying, I believe I want to do an open letter to David. Sorry, this is not like a good mukbang right now. I want to like display my food, but I'm also outside. Ooh. so nervous with vlogs, but you know what? For mukbang's sake, I feel like I'm not doing myself justice. So I also got dumpling. There's actual legit like levels to this shit. All y'all are fucking like, eat off camera. I'm fucking doing art right now. This is fucking art. This setup that people do, this is saltfish. So fucking good. You wanna know the fucking cherry on top of this meal? No. Whoa, it's not the extra homemade hot sauce I asked for. Wow, that whiff though. Because I mentioned in the last one, I am a spicy queen, right? So I'm legit excited. But the icing on top is this new drink I'm gonna try. I've never had this before. I usually get guava or mango. This is guana or soursop. I'm not sure. I'm so amped to try it. Yum. Definitely a newfound favorite. So, I want to do an open letter to David Alexander. I'm not going to insult you. I just really want you to understand, and I feel like everyone's just like dragging you so hardcore now, and with good reason, because I can understand why so many people feel for Kemi, so many people resonate with Kemi, and so many people are disappointed in me. And this is on such a huge scale, man. Millions and millions and millions of people watch Big Brother. So a lot of people feel like it's such a shame, especially because in the first episode, when you got eliminated and you weeped your eyes out in the diary room.
I wanted to represent Afro-American culture in a different light. I wanted to show that. I wanted to show it.
We all felt for you, and we all resonated with you in those moments too. Oh my god, I have a fucking bug on my purse. That chews me. Guys, it's like a heat wave right now in Toronto. It's plus 40. Literally there was like an alert today on the news. So my makeup is all the way fucked up. And there's nothing I can do about it at this point. I'm just waiting for my brother to come deliver the key so I can go the fuck inside. Low key, I'm like so nervous to even try the hot sauce, but I'm gonna save that for the finish. Anyways, back to my open letter. It's an open letter mukbang, so like guys, get used to it. Honestly, I don't care. Now I understand why B-Love had to fight for where she's at. This is literally an art. This is a whole ass genre of content. So if y'all can't rock with it, then just look off the video, I guess. Because I appreciate this art. And it just makes sense right now. Because if I go inside, I was probably gonna knock out. Honestly, I just wanted to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. If I have to sit out here for my drunk little brother to come get my freaking house key to me, I may as well. I was sitting here scrolling through Twitter, furious, just furious, reading that even today, David went on an interview and again said that other than Jackson, Kemi was the hardest house guest to live with. Not with Jack, who mocked you by walking around like a monkey imitating you. You do not walk like a monkey, David. You do not. And you probably right now could be like, oh, you know what? It's kind of true. I don't get the mindset you have, because the way you let those guys like shit on you, man.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
I get it's a game, but Kemi's game was better. Kemi was in the game longer than you were. Everybody wants to hate on Kemi's game. She was the third comeback kid. She wasn't the first or the second, period. Dragging aside David Alexander, I'm about to show you how you went from being America's favorite underdog to somewhat-ish an Uncle Tom, for lack of a better word. Here we go.
What I noticed with a lot of the houses, like you don't seem like you don't really smile that much. You don't seem like you have a good time. You seem like like when we like all eating and stuff like that. Like,
do you notice that, or someone said
I
that?
noticed that. That's me personally. Like I'm just trying to read people. I think the first thing I read was like, feeling like she's having a good time. And there is aspects, even when everybody else is having a good time. Not, I know it's from the blog and rumors of the last blog and stuff like that, but I don't know, like even like maybe trying to cook and like jumping in, like just various things to distract from this. You just like you just look like your son, just with your face when you keep it together.
Okay. All right, thank you.
I mean, I know if you got a fake smile or try to interact, it might be annoying, but I think that could be the 10% of anything.
At this point of the game, you were well adored. We were like, yes, underdog, come back in this house. Yes, come back and observe. Yes, come back and uplift Kemi, who was visibly down. You noticed it minutes into being into the house. But this is where things start to take a turn for the worse.
She's talking about this in front of other people.
What'd she say?
Just like...
So she's basically, she doesn't like them.
Yeah, essentially. Like, petty things like that, you know? I'm saying, like just being petty in front of other people. I'm like, I don't want to be associated with that, you know? So if you want to talk about other stuff, I'm fine with other stuff. But please do not talk about that stuff and try to bring me in this mud.
Damn it. I just don't really like Kemi at all. Ugh. I mean, I don't get it. I don't want to feel like everybody else feels about it, but I try not to, but it just does this thing. It's just like...
So, David, what exactly is that thing that Kemi does that you just couldn't, pinpoint?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Let's get something straight. You are not entitled to like Kemi because she was a fellow African American. But that thing that you couldn't pinpoint that you did not like about Kemi was the fact that she did not give an F about what those people thought about her. She did not spend her last days in the Big Brother house kissing ass because she knew no matter what, either way, they're going to treat her like shit. Whereas you and Ovi decided to take the passive approach, and it irritated you guys that she was not the same and you did not want to be grouped with Kemi. You wanted to keep playing this super passive, tap dancing, I'm not like other black people or colored people kind of game. And where'd that get you? Contrary to popular belief, David, you're not receiving hate because you didn't like Kemi and you're attracted to white women. If interracial dating is your thing, by all means do you, Poppy. I personally do not discriminate. I love me a hot white guy with a man bun, tatted up. Where the hate is coming from is when you become that type of black guy.
Let me tell you about David. I think David is so funny. I think he's so sweet. But I'm not interested in him like that.
Oh, does he like talk about feelings with you? Like, does he say he likes you?
He does, but I don't think
He does.
he does.
Yeah,
he likes you.
He literally
Well, he
was like, Kat, I love you.
He said that?
Yeah, he likes you, bro.
I think he does, but I also kind of think that he might have a thing with Kemi, because I was talking mad shit about Kemi to him last night, and Kemi woke up today and hated me.
No.
Yeah.
No.
The issue arises when you have to bash a black woman in the process, or make it seem as though the black woman has a problem with you liking or dating a white woman, when truthfully, Kemi really wasn't checking for you like that on that serious of a note. You and Kat's showmance had the potential to be cute, but quickly turned cringe when every other word out of your mouth was shade towards Kemi.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
You know, she talked about being casualty, and I'm like, you know, I was trying to, like, approach the conversation different. I was like, well, you're here, and if you are, quote-unquote, casualty, you didn't play this game right. There's something you did wrong in your game that got you here. You did something wrong. And that's me giving her benefit of the doubt, but then day by day, as I got to see how she moved around the house, how she interacted, it all... the puzzle pieces fit together. I'm like, okay, you're not a casualty. You're just
entitled.
Stupid.
She believes she's entitled. Like, she, like, runs shit.
The bougie part of it, when she says I'm bougie. When some people say that, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you're bougie. Like, you have this thing. But no, like, you are bougie. Like, you can't, like, I'm better than this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm better than this. I'm better than this situation.
Never had to wash a dish. I've never
David, what happened to you being so observant? Out of all the things you observed in the house, it's interesting to me that you cannot see and understand the true dynamics that were taking place. Fair, you weren't seeing everything that we were seeing watching the live feeds, and I'm sure by now, hopefully you've educated yourself and done your research and know. And if not, feel free to reference my last video.
I think before she walked in, we were talking about how I think she's playing up the character that she's...
Oh, yeah.
At this point, I think that'll be best for her in the show. Like, if you play it to your character...
Accept it.
Embrace it, and go all the way in, because at this point, that would be the best portrayal, and I'd give you the most clout.
Yeah.
Go ahead and be the bougie bitch on Big Brother.
Bougie bitch.
And with that, I think this is where I'm going to close this open letter. Hopefully you can do some reflection, but you totally dismantled any hope and aspirations you had to be that representation of an African American player to win Big Brother. How are you planning to do that? By putting down and telling the only other African American on the show to embrace a stereotype, a negative stereotype? Buddy, what if they portrayed you as a thug? Jackson and Jack were discussing how you probably had been to prison before. It honestly breaks my heart. It really does. And I hope you've learned something from this. And to anybody else who watched this video who doesn't understand the hate David is getting, I hope I've shined some insight for you guys. Leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Have I given you a new perspective? Do you think we're being too harsh?
And here he is. Hi, Owen. How are you, sweetness? I'm filming a mukbang.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, really?
You fuck with mukbang?
Yeah, John, no, I watch seafood boil mukbangs.
Be-love!
This is disgusting.
Doobie-doobie-doobie.
No, I don't
Just
remember
stop.
this.
You know how to do it, right? Tagline? Come on, boy.
Hello, my beloved.
Oh my god.
Viral.
fucking knows.
She's the one who inspired me.
Yeah, thank you.
Bro.
Thank you for the segment, Beeline. Next back to the story.
She gets
Next
the
fucking
bull
phone.
crabs.
Yo,
the
she's
$300 crabs.
eating $300 meals.
Okay,
I was
thank you for the segment.
Stop.
Oh my God.
I was literally just saying, Owen, and like some of you guys are gonna like drag me and be like, oh, stop eating before you
my God.
record. I was like, little do you know, I'm performing fucking art right now.
Oh my God.
This is
It's gonna
fucking
blow up.
art. No, but
Love this
not
segment.
even that, but like mukbangs are an art, and the fact